Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our elders have selected 6 points. The 6 point of walk of Dawah is not completely din, it's not a complete din, but if anyone follows this 6 point, inshallah he will be able to follow the complete din. This is a very unique concept which Maulana Ilyas of Rahmatullah done it. So the first concept is the Iman. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Iman is the greatest gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Iman, the greatest gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Iman is in the tongue, Iman is in the mind. Iman has to be in the heart first. Once the heart, Iman entered to the heart, the sweetness of the tongue will reflect from the mouth. Correct thoughts, intellectual thoughts, right thoughts will develop in the mind. And the body will act properly. According to Sunnah, according to the commands of Allah, all will reflect from the body. So, this is the root causes of Muslim suffering today, that Iman has not penetrated into the heart. Rasulullah started walking at Makkah, so he walked for 13 years to develop Iman. Oh people, say La ilaha illallah, Allah will make you success. Then people thought, what is the success in by saying La ilaha illallah? He is not saying to develop a mosque, he is not saying to develop a hospital or university or roads or business, anything. Only he is asking people to say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. That say La ilaha illallah. Allah is everything. Allah is all. The whole universe Allah has created without anybody's help or support. Allah has created. How He has created the moon without a moon, a sun without a sun, a man without a man, a woman without a woman. How He has created the universe, entire universe, the moon, the star, so many animals in the ocean, then so many animals in the forest. How? Who is taking care of them? Who is the creator of them? It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have to develop this faith in our heart, that yes, Allah is the one who is the controller of the universe, who is the creator of the universe. So the entire universe will work according to who is this. The basic mistakes of people are today, they are thinking that everything is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even the non-Muslims also believe this. Muslims of course believe this. But they forgot one thing, that entire kingdom moves with just His finger, just His wishes. Whatever Allah wants, the makhluk, the universe will act accordingly. So He has not left it alone, okay, created and left it alone. No, they all are bound to follow the commandments of Allah. This is the secret. I'll give you an example. When Musa that stick, he threw that stick, so it became a snake. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Musa hold the stick. And he was very scared of the snake. Hold the snake. He was very scared. Then he hold it. And he wanted to hold it from the tail. Allah said, no, hold it from the front, near the neck. And he was very scared. Then Allah said, if I don't protect you from the snake, you will be able to protect yourself. So then hold it. And that snake became a stick. The qudrat of Allah. The stick became snake. When Musa hold it, it became a stick again. The concept is clear now, that everything is in the hands of Allah. This is the faith. This is the teaching of the faith. Similarly, Hazrat Ibrahim was thrown to the fire. So the angel came to help him. Hazrat Ibrahim said, no, Allah is looking at. They said, yes, that is enough. You go away. I don't need your help. What is faith? What a concrete faith the Prophet Ibrahim had in his heart. So he did not take any help from the angels. Then when he ran to the fire, he was thrown to the fire. What happened? The entire fire became a garden. Very sweet garden. Not enough cold, not enough warm, just moderate. And he lived there. So this is the finest example of Iman, the faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's might in the sky. The faith is so strong that Hazrat Ibrahim Sassam did not take in their help, and the fire became a garden of paradise. So this is Iman. Then when Hazrat Ibrahim Sassam wanted to slaughter his son, Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam, what happened? The knife was sharp enough to cut the throat, but Allah commanded the knife, don't cut it. So actually he slaughtered, but it was I think it was a goat. It was a goat. So Allah's commands, whatever Allah wishes, that happens. We have to develop this faith in our heart. Now our faith, the Allah is the creator, Allah is the sustainer. All the money, all the rizq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives. All the things we eat, everything comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How the newborn baby, when he comes, what happens to the world? So Allah has given the love to the parents' heart, and the parents look after the child. So we are not, our livelihood is not from the work we are doing. It is Allah who is providing. We are doing as a materialistic thing, but Allah is the one. This is the faith. Man Rabbuka. The meaning of Rabb is Allah is the sustainer. Allah provides us everything. So Allah is the creator, Allah is the sustainer, Allah is the protector. This is Iman. And if we don't develop this Iman, we won't be able to reply at the qabr, the graveyard. We won't be able to reply, Allah is the sustainer. Those who think, no, my business is my sustainer, my money is my sustainer, my service is my sustainer, the livelihood is coming from the service, from the money. No, this is the wrong faith. This faith we need to change. Here is the Iman. No, it is Allah. It is not. So eradicate all the faith of the materialistic world. It is the Allah who is the creator. It is Allah who is doing everything. This is the faith. Sahaba, when they had a problem, they just prayed and said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is organized. One Sahabi, so he came home and then he asked, is there anything to eat? He said, no, we have nothing. Then Sahabi went to the mosque and prayed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala two rakat salah and came back home. The food has come? No, not yet. He again went to the mosque. He went thrice. And then what happened? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did a miracle. That what we call it? We call it chakki. That where the wheat is crushed, the chakki started moving automatically, and the wheat was coming. One mistake she did, that she stopped it. Otherwise, Prophet ﷺ said, similar to this, that it will run for years until the day of Qiyamah. So what is this faith? Faith of Salah. Faith of Salah. So we have to develop the La ilaha illallah. Is not the saying on the tongue, the mouth. No, it has to come from the heart. Yes, Allah is the creator, Allah is the protector, Allah is the sustainer. So Allah, so this is Iman. Man Rabbuka. Yes, Allah is our Rabb. Now do you think the people are thinking this way today? Everybody is thinking, no, I'm getting money from the office. My children are from the office. I'm feeded from the office. Livelihood is coming from the money. Wrong faith. Here is we need to change the faith. It is Allah. We are using it as asbab, but it is Allah. So this is all about Iman. And the next point is Salat. That Allah has commanded us that praise 5 times Salat. So 5 times Salat is Allah's commands. We have to prostrate in front of Allah. We have to do submissions. We have to down our neck in front of Allah. So 5 times Salat is so important that in the day of judgment, the first question will be asked about the Salat. How we were about the Salat. We prayed on time, we prayed right way, we prayed with proper aching. So this will happen in the day of, the result will be at the day of judgment. If the Salat is perfect, all the amal will be perfect. Salat has to be prayed 5 times a day on time and beautifully need to pray. Salah is rahmah. Salah is cure. Salah can provide all this. When Prophet ﷺ went to Miraj, then Allah gifted him salat. Sahaba radhiyallahu anhu so happy about it. Okay, now we'll ask directly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, get everything from him. So this is the salah. Salah is the key of heaven. If salah is the key of heaven, since salah is everything, but do we have this faith in our heart? The salah is the key of heaven, so everything will come from salah. No, our yaqeen is weak. Weak on salah, weak on everything. When there is a weakness in iman, the weakness will reflect for everywhere. So salat is very weak today. So we have to make our salat very powerful. Very with proper niyat, proper khushu, and with proper yaqeen, then our problem will be sorted out. Whatever the Prophet ﷺ, when he had faced any kind of problem, he ran to the mosque, and he prayed. He became busy with the salat. So Allah Rahmah will come from the salat. So any bad situation, Prophet ﷺ used to pray in front of Allah. He used to do dua in front of Allah by praying 2 rakat of salat. Salat al-hajat for what? Hajat means for your necessities, for our necessities. We pray not to salat al-hajat? No. Because we don't have that faith in salat. We have faith in doctors, we have faith in lawyers, we have faith in business, we have faith in money, we have faith in the government power, we have faith in politics. We have faith. Our faith is diverted to various places. Our faith has to be in Allah and Allah's commands. So salat is the greatest commands of Allah. It is one of the pillars of Islam. There are 5 pillars. One pillar is salat. One pillar is iman. How powerful it is. So the work of dawah, mostly it emphasizes iman and salah. Iman and salah. Iman and salah. Because other things in Ramadan is once in a year. Zakat only for the rich people, and Hajj also for the rich people. That is also once in lifetime. But what is the more? Our two? Iman, Yaqeen, and Salat. So we have to pray very nicely the Salat, concrete faith. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will sort out all our problems through Salat. So this is one. One point I forgot to mention about the Iman. The second part is Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah has kept success in the way of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, way of life. So if there is a huge success in the life, in the life of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you have to follow all the Sunnah, and with the Yaqeen, yes, Allah will provide success with the Sunnah. The Sunnah of Yaqeen on Sunnah is also lost. So that is it has to be added to that Muhammad Rasulullah also. Because complete Iman is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. The first part I have explained. The second part is the success in the way of life of Prophet Sallallahu. His way of sitting, talking, eating, how he was with the wife, the children, the parents, everything he has mentioned. If anybody follows that way of life, he will be successful. It's in the world as well as hereafter. So concrete yaqeen of the life of Sallallahu. Basically, Iman is Prophet Sallallahu. Non-Muslim believe also that Allah is everything, God is everything. But the problem is here. They don't believe the success is in the life of Prophet Sallallahu. Complete success Allah has kept in the life of Prophet Sallallahu. So that has to be followed. That is very important. That we must have yaqeen on that. Whatever is said, yes, done. It's confirmed. Success is there. So this is one part of Iman. Now third point is about ilm and zikr. Ilm means we must have that much of our knowledge that we can protect ourselves from the haram, from the prohibited things. So in a 24 hours life, we must gain that much knowledge. Ilm has a vast facilities. All the people will go to the fire of hell because of ignorance, because of lack of ilm. So we have to achieve the perfect ilm. Exactly the ilm what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded in Quran and shown by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So ilm is very important. The knowledge is very important. That to remain closer to Allah. Without ilm, it will be difficult. So, but unfortunately these days, what is happening? We are acquiring more and more knowledge through YouTube, through Facebook, through Google, through Instagram. We don't need them. It's wasted of time. It's wasted of knowledge. Whatever ilm we need in our day-to-day life, we must gain that. Okay, there are other ilm which will make you more closer to the Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. It's vast, but useless our knowledge is just wastage of time. What we recommend, the Dawah recommend that must have in your 24 hours life those ilm which will protect you from the haram, from prohibited things. So this is very important. You know also that how important the ilm is, but ilm of Quran and Sunnah is very important. So then only we will be able to reach to the Jannah. Otherwise, that shaitan will trick us. Nafs, astaghfirullah. As I was telling somebody yesterday that look, if you are protected from shaitan, from nafs, from desires, you are the most successful man in the universe. So try to learn so much of ilm knowledge that you can protect yourself from shaitan. Their tricks are so meticulous, it is beyond understanding. Only those Allah have protected, they only will be saved from the shaitan. Others will trick. I don't know how it is, what he is going to do in the time of death, whether we leave this world with the iman or not. He will play various games. Even Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal was scared during death. Shaitan tried to take him. So we must have the proper ilm to understand everything. And also zikr, we are born for the zikr. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. So Allah has created the jinn and insan for His ibadat. So zikr everywhere. Everything we do according to zikr. The Sunnah of Rasulullah is a zikr. Commands of Allah is a zikr. Reading Quran is a zikr. Going to the washroom, eating, there are zikr, there are masnoon dua for it. So just to remember Allah. And zikr is also mutmainna qalb, that qalb salim comes from the zikr. Heart will not remain at peace until unless we recite zikr. So zikr will clean our heart from the dumb or all the black dot. So that is very important that we do istighfar and zikr and the Sharif, so that we can clean our heart. So zikr during salat we should remain to focus to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Heart should be focused to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. During salat, you notice heart mostly it goes to the materialistic world and things. So try to protect it. It should not go there. During salat it has to be remain focused to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So zikr in Dawah, there are 3 zikrs. One is Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar. Another one is the Durud Sharif. Whatever, there are plenty of Durud. Whatever Durud is good. So 100 times Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar. 100 times Durud and 100 times Istighfar. Astaghfirullah Rabbi min kulli jammi wa atubu ilayhi wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. So that all the dirt remove from our heart, and the heart become pure and pure. So morning 3 times and evening 3 times. Rest of the time you do whatever zikr you want to do it, but this prescribed zikr, this one is very good. 100 times in the morning is very light, easy to read and easy to do the amal. So that whatever amal we do, we must do it in a proper way. That today we are doing, tomorrow we are exhausted. No, do it in moderation. I often say that cure for the heart is the moderation. Everything you do it in a moderate way. You are feeling to read it, do it. So do it in moderation. But remember the masnoon dua. Often you forget. So forgetfulness is the biggest enemy. So don't forget. So this is the ilm and zikr point, the 3rd point of Dawah. And the 4th point is Ikram-e Muslimin. The Ikram-e Muslimin, respect for the Muslims. We must respect our Muslims, brother. And the more this point has emphasis more on the rights of the people. We must respect to the ulamas. We must respect to the juniors. We must respect to the elders. That orphans, poor, everybody. So respect is the rights of a Muslim. So we must respect each other. So there, and also always try to be humble, polite, soft and kindness in the heart. But more important that we must fulfill others' rights. The husband will fulfill wife's rights, parents' right, children's right, neighbors' right, many rights. So everybody has to fulfill. Otherwise, in the day of judgment, there will be big chaos. Allah will forgive His rights, but He will be hold accountable to us. We are accountable in front of Allah in the day of judgment. That what we have done with the rights of the people. So rights of the people don't take it lightly. It's a very serious affair. So rights of the people, and also if you have done some kind of torture and julum and jatiya, then ask for forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness. If they have left the world, ask, do dua for them. And if we have suppressed somebody's land or stolen money, so you have to return. These rights cannot, Allah will not excuse these rights. If we have taken something illegally to someone, return that. Taken some land or anything illegally, we have to return that. Otherwise there will be big chaos in the day of judgment. So the fourth point of Ikram Muslim is this, that we respect to the ulemas a lot, because deen has come to us because of ulemas. How hard work they have done, we cannot imagine. How many nights they haven't slept. What sacrifice they did. Day and night to acquire knowledge and to transfer to us. That is why we are Muslim today. Sahaba left their home. So we must respect to the ulemas. If you don't respect to the ulemas, there won't be any iman left in the heart. Very clear concept. So many people have deviated from the right track because of this. Because they did not care the ulemas. They laughed at them. But they are the people should be most respectable. Because they are big asset for akhirah. Also peaceful life in the world. So always respect to the ulemas, and also fulfill the rights of the people as much as possible according to our strength, stamina. Fulfill the right. Don't suppress anybody's rights. Give the salary to the people on time. Okay. If it is 31st, you give salary at first. Try to give it on 31st itself. So be nice, be polite, be humble. People are becoming very arrogant these days. Very arrogant. So, because we don't practice it. So, alhamdulillah, if we practice that, inshallah, inshallah, our heart will be soft, kind, and will be fully protected from fire on the day of judgment. And the fifth point is ikhlas. Whatever we want to do, we do to please Allah, not to gain our name, fame, okay? No advantage. No. We do everything for Allah. Everything for Allah, to please Allah. Allah has to be pleased. If the world is pleased, Allah is not pleased, everything will be destroyed. So Allah will accept only those deeds which has been done for Himself. If you've done something for other people, Allah will say, go and ask from Him. You've done this for your name, you've done this for Him, so do it. So everything we have to do according to the to please Allah. So remember, this is a very important point. Without ikhlas, everything will be just zero. So one is very, suppose you have 0, so many good deeds, but you forgot to put one. So all the zeros are invalid here. That one is Allah. May Allah give this tawfiq to us, that to work on ikhlas. This is the fifth point of dawah. And the sixth point of dawah is spending time in the path of Allah to learn deen. As I said, the Sahaba Kiram radhiyallahu anhu worked for 13 years with Prophet ﷺ to develop iman. They travel Taif, Tabuk, so many places Sahaba Kiram travel to establish deen. Similarly, we have to travel today to learn deen. We have not learned proper deen, so we need to learn deen in a proper environment. So work of dawah was badly neglected. Now, alhamdulillah, this work has started, and people are getting benefit, people are getting enlightenment from the dawah. They stay in a mosque, pious environment, there is a talim going on, salat is on time, there is a zikr morning and evening, sitting in the bayan, listening by sermon, the speech, and by listening that develop iman. Beautiful walk. Everything is just according to Quran and Sunnah. Alhamdulillah. The great revolution has taken place all over the world through the work of Dawah. So the system is once in 4 months in lifetime to learn this work. Second is every year 40 days and every month 3 days, and twice in a week gast. And one talim at home, one talim at mosque. Very simple. And spending some time, this is 2.5 hours, whatever time you have, spend for the other people also. So that the environment of deen develops. Without environment of deen, it will be very difficult to live it. So through the work of the Alhamdulillah, environment of deen has come out. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. I would request you also to spend in the path of Allah, to learn deen, iman, sunnah, everything. Practice. Also the practice. We eat there according to sunnah. Everything we do according to sunnah. So sunnah becomes a habit. So all the bad habits what we have developed in the childhood, it all will disappear. So good habits will develop from the path of Allah. So this is the good habits we need to develop. We need to go in the path of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.